you doing? Hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Yeah, I got on my road, but I got clothes on underneath this. Y'all have to understand that, you know, I'm still dealing with my back. Yeah, it's really, really, really bad. When I say really bad, I cannot walk. So I'm going in for surgery, but not yet. I'm going the 20th to see how they're going to do the surgery. But that's why I haven't been putting out like videos behind videos behind videos. I just, I don't know what's going on. And plus I'm not eating. Since this been like this, I'm definitely not eating anything. So I just wanted to let y'all know, I'm not gonna be posting like every day because sometimes I'm like in so much pain that it's nothing I can do. Like I can't do anything. And I have a dog. Y'all know how my dog Little Wayne. Little Wade needs to go outside, and I cannot take him outside. So Big Wayne have to take him out like 3 times. He worked, so he had to come home and take him out. And I feel horrible. I feel like and like I told you, I ride a bike like every day. That's my thing. We drive, but me myself, I ride a bike, and that's what I do. I ride my bike to Manhattan, Town, Best Style. You know what I'm saying? I go to Greenpoint. I go to Queens. I go, a lot of places. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to let y'all know that this is why I'm not putting out videos like this here. I want to, but I just can't get my body to do it. I be in so much pain. But anyway, y'all, I want this video at least to go to 100. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk to y'all anyway, or jokes aside, about Nasiah. Okay, we have all of these videos, about Nasiah, and everybody's hoping that that this little girl, would just show up, or something. But it's been so many people in Isaiah's life, between family, friends, teachers, people like me and you as an adult. As an adult, we basically are mandated, what I'm saying, like to, report things like this that we see. You know what I'm saying? If I see a little kid being essayed or inappropriately, any type of inappropriate, way, it's my duty as an adult to either, go and get some help for this child, or something. That's just what we're supposed to do, because we, as an adult, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you wouldn't want that to happen to you, or like a lot of women. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of women and men has been essayed, and they've never tell anybody. Like for real, they never ever tell anybody because they embarrassed that it happened. All kinds of stuff like that. You understand? And they just don't. They just don't. But in the Zaya case, she had so many people that failed her. You understand? These are her family members that seen what happened, even if they didn't see it with their own eyes, like seeing, them in action, anything like that. They was at you. The part that kills me is that when they was at the birthday party, and he inappropriate touched that little girl, and that little girl is so smart that she came up and she said he touched me and it hurt. I'm not. Listen, man. Listen. I'm just saying this here. I ain't say I could beat nobody or none of that. You understand what I'm saying to you? But let me just say this here. If that child came upstairs and told the adults that Jarvis touched her in any type of way and it hurted, I swear to God on my freaking life, God knows, on my life, I don't even know why he's still here. Like, for real. I don't know why he's still here. You know what I'm saying? Because that child has sense enough to come up to y'all and say what this fool did, what this ninja did. He touched her, and she came up and did the right thing as a child and tell, because she knew at 6 years old that that wasn't right. And what did y'all do? F calling the cops, because all that. F calling the cops. We ain't doing none of that. They had a whole birthday party. You feel me? They had a whole party. And you mean to tell me that nobody at that party put paws and hands on him? Like, for real? Listen, man, I'm not promoting violence, but I'm just saying, nobody that was at that party, no adult, didn't put their hands and paws on this man. What could they have said to the little girl? Oh, he did what? He did what? That's y'all gotta think about it. A 6-year-old girl. 6. She knew that this wasn't right. She was taught bad touch, good touch. She knew this bad, and she said it hurt it. That's the part that's blowing me right now. That's the part that's blowing me, because there was adults there, and I swear to God, I don't even understand how Butts is still in the picture. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a damn if he got 20 kids with this girl. You understand? With this Shannon person, I don't care how many kids he got with her. If you touch my child in any way, I'm serious. Like, bro, you leaving different. You're not gonna leave the way you came. You leaving different. Trust and believe me. You're gonna leave different. For real. This is unbelievable that all of these here adults, even the ones that said that they called, ACS on, Jarvis of the things that was happening in the household. Man, listen, you cousins and all that stuff there. I don't know what kind of cousins is y'all. Like, listen, I'm not blaming y'all because y'all did do the right thing, because y'all did call or whatever. But I feel like this here. If I call and ain't nothing change, you know what I'm saying? If I still see this ninja, there, that's time for you to have to take things, matters in your own hands. Like, for real. I can't get this here. I cannot get how this man just over and over and over, the system itself felt these kids. 4 years old. You give a disease to a 4-year-old child. Okay, this stay with me, y'all. We're gonna get with the 4-year-old. When you took your daughter, or a child, or a son, I don't know what it was, little girl, the baby, 4 years old is a baby to me. You took your baby to the doctors, and they told you what this baby had. In your head, I'm gonna be real, in my head, I would have lost it. I would have probably been shaken so bad that they would have had to lock me up, because I would be hyperventilating. I'd have been like, listen, I can't take the baby home right now. Like, for real. I cannot take the baby. It's best for the baby to stay here, because I got some things I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I got some things to do right now. I got some things I got to do. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm listening. I'm not promoting violence, but listen, man. You talk about a Peter. And he's done it over and over and over and over again. And I feel about, they jumping on, like, Roxy's mom. They jumping on his sister, because she was at the garage when Naziah was in the was in the truck and she kept getting in and out. You know what I'm saying? She knows her brother better than anybody. You feel me? And for your brother to come to you and tell you a bold-faced lie and say that's Eric's niece. You know what I'm saying? I think as an adult, I would have asked him, like, you got your niece up here, like, you good and everything? You know, I mean, I just would, even if Jarvis would have told him to say that, because it wouldn't be that. Listen, I know, blood is thicker than water, but you're not my blood no more if you do something like this. If you touch a child in any type of way, I'm sorry. I'm not with that. I'm not with it. It's just the lowest thing that anybody basically can do. You understand me? I can't even see a grown man looking over a baby, and doing, like, to do something, like, for real. Like, that boy, see, that's what I'm saying. He need to go and get his head checked, like, for real. He is never. You know, I was watching this show, I ain't gonna lie, and they was asking, can Peters be how you say, rehabilitated? You know, this man said, yeah. I don't know what type of doctor that is, but I think that's a damn lie. I think once you're a pedo, a Peter, you're gonna keep on doing it because that's what you want. That's your easy target. You understand? Yet you just can't get turned on by a grown woman. And Miss Shannon over here, it doesn't even matter. Like, you know, like they said he got her pregnant at 15, 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that we should be going. She was pregnant, she was young too. Listen, we know that. We know that. He is a pedo. That's his MO. That's his MO, bro. That's his MO. You understand? That's his MO. All this stuff that we done researched and looked and listened and all of this other stuff, Granny saying, Annette saying, you know, on the stand, like, you know, I didn't know, and all this other extra stuff she was saying. But then when the news people, remember she said when he comes to the house, the kids go outside. So you already know Annette knew something, okay? Annette knew something. Y'all come on now. We not stupid. Annette knew something. I don't care. Annette knew, and not even that. She was like, you know, yeah, he just be outside or whatever. And then she sits there and says, my mother is very strict, you know, when it comes down to the kids or whatever. Stop talking to her. Stop playing in our face. Your mother ain't strict about nothing. You understand? There's no way in hell Annette is there's no way in hell that Annette is strict. No. Nope. Hell to the no. We heard her with our own ears, how she talked to them kids. You understand? We heard it. It is so many things that, you know what, and let me just say this here too. When Mark and them had went to one of the twins' house, not Shannon, the other sister, and they was hiding in the bedroom. And did you hear the other sisters yell out and said, my mother did go up there the same day? My dear, listen to me. Your mother did not go up there the same day. Your mother went up there on the 10th. My girl, your mother went on the 10th. I don't know why she's lying to you. She went on the 10th. She said it. She's, you know, and then she got in the news and was like, I can't sleep. I can't eat. Are you serious? You wasn't in hand reach. girl, scene teen. Call her scene. She's a senior, but scene teen. That's what I call her. Scene teen. You could have slept the night. You went to sleep the night that she didn't come in. But then you get on the news and said, I can't sleep. I can't eat. You know, it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. You know, to have such a big family and everybody is confused. And I really don't understand why they're confused. I really don't. I don't understand why they're confused. Y'all, come on, think about it. These people been around for a very long time with Jarvis. They knew exactly who Jarvis was. Yes, they did. And each and every one of them, every last one of them, should be shamed. They should be shamed. Because, what do you save a face because it's Shannon? Shannon has to understand that you was the goose that laid the golden egg. Believe that or not. Yes. You are the goose that laid the golden egg. Because when he met you, he preyed on you. She was 2 years old then. That baby Naziah was 2 years old. He'd been with her that long. He's a predator. They prey. She was the goose that laid the golden egg. Me and you, honestly, we cannot say that this started in 2022. I don't believe it. Nope. Nope. You could tell that to somebody else. I believe this here started when she was about 4. I believe she was a baby. She was a toddler. Because we already know he did the 4-year-old. So, what make you think he didn't do that to Naziah? Around all these adults. And then, God help me. Did y'all, wait, let me just say this here because everybody keeps saying this here. Did you hear the way he was talking? I'm going to tell you who he was talking like. I'm going to tell y'all in 1 minute. He was like, girl, you must have lost your fucking mind. Get your ass in my fucking ring and you sit there and did you hear him? I swear. See, I'm a scene teen. Okay? I'm putting the old scale. Okay? If he wasn't trying to talk like the Mac, okay? The Mac. That's right. I'm the first one to say it. The Mac. He think he's the Mac. He was trying to talk like the Mac. Okay? I was like, I can't believe this. Who he talking to? Who is this man? He ain't even a pimp. He a skimp. Okay? You must have lost your motherfucking mind. Like, getting your ass to ring. I was like, what am I hearing here? What am I hearing? If I didn't hear the Mac, I was like, yo, boy, you've been watching the Mac. And you think you're the Mac. This is just so freaking sad. This is just utterly outrageous from the minute this here aired to now. I just did a story about a young man. He was a trans. And the brother that he was messing with, the guy she was messing with, he was being secretive because he didn't want to be embarrassed. I don't know why. You are who you are. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? You could be who you want to be. It's your business. But he demised him. You know, he offed him, and he got away. It was a hung jury, 11 against 1. 11 and 1. 11 said he's guilty, but it took one person on that stand in the booth to say no, because they didn't have the body. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you know, what I'm thinking, that the police, the homicide investigators, FBI, whatever, they know way more than we know. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because to me, this is my opinion, for them to say that Nazaria is, you know, she's deceased, they have to have something to say that. Because even though it's a year, that's still not a long time. It really isn't. It really isn't a long time. But they have to have something to say she's deceased. You understand what I'm saying? To come to that conclusion. Not because you ain't seen it in a year. You have to have some type of facts that you know that she is no more. You understand? Because you have people that's missing for 5, 10, you know, before they, you know, declared, you know, deceased. I just think they know more, because I don't know why they coming to the conclusion so fast. You know? What evidence do you have? What evidence do you have that he, you know, offed her? I mean, I think he did. I think he did. But it's different when you go into court. You understand? You don't want to get in court and just something small like that could cost the, you know, the case. Like, for real. You don't want nothing to, you know, something small. Because I'm telling you right now, it is very, very surprising that Jarvis isn't pleading guilty. Because he knows without the body, you understand, that he can get off. If he does a trial where there's people that's gonna judge him, you understand, a jury. If he have like a judge, the judge take the, you know, if the judge and him, that's it, that's what he wanted. But if he wants a jury, yeah, no matter all this here in the background, all this here stuff that he did, don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm surprised that all this happened. You know what I'm saying? All of this happened. All of this here happened. And the family is coming forward now. And they all saying that they called ACS and all that stuff there. But I'm saying, like, if ACS ain't do what they needed to do, yes, your family. Like, that's a child. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to handle that, like, for real. Like, I don't care about sharing feelings, none of that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if he got 5 kids by her, because guess what? His kids ain't off limit. This man is demented. No judge in the world will convict you, because he's worth nothing. He's just a space. He's taking up space here. He's taking up space here. He's very dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. He's been dangerous for a very long time. Matter of fact, most of his life. And you know, we don't really even know how far this go back. That he just didn't get caught. Or a young lady that he was with just did not say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because people try to save face. And it is really awful when something like that happens to a woman. Even a man. You become embarrassed and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you never hear about Jarvis beating the hell out of these women. Because that's not who we be around. You are the goose that every woman that has little girls, you are the goose that laid the golden egg. You understand? For real. The people know the moral of that story. For real. I always try to look that up. Look up the goose that laid the golden egg. Please look it up. The moral of that story, they killed the goose. You feel me? This guy is demented. And he's like sticking to his guns. Because the lawyers are telling him, you have a lot of people that's telling him like, bro, just stick to your story for right now. You know, because it don't seem like they have no real hard evidence that you hurt Nasiah. They have other evidence that you did to other kids. But my thing is this here. Let me say it again. All this here, to me, could have been avoided. I'm not blaming. I would never victim blame. The 4-year-old child that happened to. I know people say, like, you know what, I ain't trying to go to jail, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to go to jail. But a 4-year-old child, I'm going. I'm telling you, I'm going. I'm going. I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to hunt you down. I don't care what state you move to, whatever. I'm going to hunt you down. Because you like I said, you're taking up space where you don't need to be. You act like you put on this earth to hurt little girls. To find these women that have little girls. And I'm gonna be real with you. The fiance, the one that he was talking like the Mac. Yo, I hear it in my head. Like, for real, I hear it in my head. Damn, who you think? I was like, what? Is he the Mac? I said, whoo, he the Mac. He think he's the Mac. He said, you don't launch your mouth. I couldn't believe this. I couldn't believe it. I love the Mac. I love that movie. Yeah, everybody in the world loved the Mac. But as soon as I heard it, I was like, I told my husband, I said, like, hey, he sounded like the Mac. Well, see, this is what I'm saying. She has 2 children. I don't know if she have a girl or boy or whatever. But if she do have a girl, I'm telling you, I don't know the ages of her children or whatever, but I would be scared. I would make sure, even in your mind, you said, "Well, he didn't touch my daughter, or whatever." You don't know that. If he was at your house, because remember he was staying with her. He was staying not staying with her forever. He was. She said he stayed there a lot. So you went to sleep at some point. You was in another room at some point. S.A.N. is not just S. It could be other things. Pension. Pitching. Rubbing. Smacking. S.A.N. could be a lot of things. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, yeah. Just this. S.A.N. You S.A. me. If I didn't tell you you was okay for you to do that to me, so go across me, that's S.A.N. S.A.N. goes a long way. And this man is a professional. He's a professional. They need to go, like, for real. They really need to look into Jarvis. Really, like, get a real good detective. Or, how you say it, ex-cop. Or, how they hire? They hire, what do you call them? I don't even know the name of it. But, they hire these, they ex-cops. Just go back in his history, far as you can. We know he did 10 years in prison. We know that. Not that. Go back even further. He probably. I would like. Let me just say this for a second. Can y'all imagine him in school? Can y'all? He just didn't just do this out of the blue, y'all. This man probably was touching little girls since he was a little boy. I believe it. I don't care what nobody say. I really strongly believe that. Yes, I really do. And I swear to God, I hope, all this here arguing with the family and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? We all know that they all failed. Not just Naziah. Other children in the family. And this man never went away. He never went away. I don't care what Annette say. She could say that he was, he didn't come in the house. That's not true. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stupid part. Like, why you say things that can be proven? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just so stupid. Just to save face. He is who he is. Was you trying to not hurt your daughter's feeling? That's what you're doing. You're not trying to hurt your daughter's feeling. Man. Come on. Did she check her kids? Did she check her kids? Because I don't believe anybody's off limits for him. I don't believe that. I don't believe anybody's off limits. Yeah, my bad. Women. Anybody over 18. Anybody over 18, you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. Because he is not that dude. He is a creepo. He's a petty. He's a Peter. Peter don't look at things like that. But it's just so weird that, that Shannon, to me, allegedly, to me, she gives a desperate woman to me. Not the way, she's not no ugly woman. I don't see anybody ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. You know, I just feel she was desperate. You know, and you offered your niece, allegedly. hmm Because remember, he was engaged, so you don't see him as much as you used to see him. So the only way you can see him if you send the kids up to the shop, hmm because he has to bring them back so you can see him. He wasn't messing with you no more. Even though you have his kids, it doesn't matter. He's moved on to another woman that has 2 children. And you already knew. You already know that if that woman had a little girl, it's over. And another thing I wanted to say, y'all, wait a minute. Hmm, 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 hmm. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah. Yo, wait a minute. I was reading somewhere where Neziah has said that when she had missed a period, right? And hold on 1 second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Might as well call. But anyway, I remember in one of these here either I was reading it or whatever, but that's when Neziah said she had missed a thing. So he said she was like, she needed the pill thing and excuse me, and the pregnancy test. And she was like, I was just at the hospital. And he was like, but that was last month. What the hell? That right there threw me for a loop. What she was in the hospital for last month? If y'all go back to the video, in one of my videos, because I don't know which one it was, in, but I remember her saying, he said, but that was, she said, when she asked for the pill, I don't even know what the pill is. I'm a senior teen, y'all, and she asked for a pregnancy test, and she was saying you had one, but she said that's when I was in the hospital, and he said, but that was last month. She was in the hospital for what? She was in the hospital for what? I'm confused about that, y'all. In the comments, if y'all can tell me what she was in the hospital for, go back in the video and you can hear it. She said, I was in a hospital she said that's when I was in the hospital, and he said, yeah, but she said I was in the hospital. Remember? He said, yeah, but that was last month. What the hell was she in the hospital for? Let me find out that somebody took her to get a AB. I cannot get that past me. I swear to God, y'all, please, in the comments, tell me. Y'all go back. Listen very clearly. Yes, he says it. He said, but she said, I was in the hospital last month. No. She said, when I was at the hospital. He said, but that was last month. But she was in the hospital for what? Could he have just I may be reaching, y'all. I may be reaching. I don't know. But anything is possible. Do you think that Jarvis took Neziah that month before she got pregnant again, to the hospital to get a AB. And he was saying he was her daddy, her father, like he said when he went up to the school. Do you think that? Because I cannot understand, what was she in the hospital for that month? She said, I was in the hospital. And he was like, no, that was last month. What the hell was she in the hospital for? I really strongly believe that this ninja that is crazy. They can look that up now. Now we need to be looking. But see, they can't get nothing like that out because she's a child. And that's medical records. Only people that could really get their hands on this is the detectives. You understand what I'm saying? They're the only ones that can really find out. If they go back, I promise you, y'all, I ain't got a lot of y'all. He said when she wanted that day after pill, day before, whatever you call it. Like I said, I'm a scene teen, y'all. I don't know what you call that. And she wanted a test. And he was like, but didn't I just give you one? She said, yeah, but I was in the hospital. And he said, no, that was last month. You was in the hospital he said, you was in the hospital last month. And I'm like, I'm probably saying that wrong, but trust me, he said you was in a hospital last month. She said, I was in a hospital. And he said, yeah, but that was last month. Yo, if he did that, y'all, this is just so crazy. For real, if they allowed this man to portray, like, he did it already. We know he did it. 110%. He pretended to be her daddy. I'm not going to say daddy. Her father. He pretended to be her father. Remember went to the school? And you know another thing? There we go. I'm nervous, y'all. So, I would like to know. Y'all need to tell me in the comments. Because maybe I didn't read enough, or I ain't see it, or whatever. When Jarvis went up there to Nazia's school and said he was her father, did they give her to him? Did they give it to him? I don't know. Did they give Nazia to Jarvis when he went up to the school and he said, I'm her dad? Because I didn't hear anybody saying no. They said, nah, Ninja, like, nah, you and her dad. I ain't hear that. This man was doing the most. I'm telling you, this man was doing the most. I don't even know what you call this. I'm serious. I don't even know what you call this. This is different. This is different. I don't know what you call this here. So many different players. You got a sidekick, Eric. Ain't nobody can tell me Eric didn't know. Eric knew. Eric knew. He knew, allegedly. I believe Eric did it, allegedly. Because as he's lying, as Eric is lying, he's lying in front of Nazia. You understand what I'm saying? And in front of the PETA. So, you know, she knows he's lying. She's 13. She knows he's lying. So, lies just start, you know, it's become a norm. It just became a norm. I just feel like, you know what? The much as she been around Jarvis, I really feel that they just gave her to him. I'm gonna be real. It's like they just gave her to him. Yes. I really do. I really do. And all of this here hiding his phone from his ex, well, his fiance and others. Yeah. I don't believe that you had, she was trying to look and see you had other women in your phone. Because I don't believe you do. I don't believe you had no women in your phone. I don't care. I don't believe it. I believe you had desire in there, and you had inappropriate pictures, texts, allegedly. Oh, he's like, we already know that. So that's what you was hiding. You wasn't hiding your phone from these women because of, they might see another woman name in there. Boy, bye. Boy, boo. No, they're not going to find another lady in there. You don't do that. He don't do that. He doesn't do that. Nobody can make him do that. That's not what he does. He's a Peter. He may have had other little girls, allegedly, in there. But I promise you, he ain't had no adults, no women. Because we're thinking about Nasiah that we know of. Then we thought about the little 9-year-old girl, then the little 4-year-old girl, then the little girl that was down in the basement had the birthday party and all this stuff here. These are the only ones that we really like, knowing of. Trust me. I can look at him. He thinks he's a teenager. He's stuck. He's stuck in time. He's stuck in time. He think he cute. I have no clue why. It can't be because he's, yellow or whatever, whatever. There's be yellow people out here, Puerto Ricans, all kinds of Spanish, all kinds of Spanish and stuff like that. My damn air family is freaking damn lighter than him. Ain't that? He was living somebody really gotta dig. I only one I know can dig like this, the FBI, the homicide detectives, somebody gotta go a little further back and find out what this man did in his life. Besides, AS and everybody, children. What did he do before that? Even before the prison thing. What did he do before that? Did he ever have a job? Can we find any of his classmates that if he went to school, he had to go to school? I know he had to go to school. Somebody come out and say that he, was he a creepo in school? Did when you walked up the staircase at school, was he the one looking like they used to dress and stuff? You know what I'm saying? How they were standing by the stairs and watching you underneath. Was he that dude? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is the most craziest story and the most saddest story I have ever done in my life. Seriously. Because like I said, this is a child. These are children, not just one child. These are children that he damaged. He did so much damage. No damage control had went for him yet. So what he did the 10 years, he came back out the same way he went in. Because he is demented. And I know he is the way he was talking on the phone with his boy. His boy don't feel nothing. Okay, come on now. Eric, bro, knowing that these people are saying this about him, If you was a good dude that has children of their own, you ain't feel no type of way. Like, didn't they say what he brought one of his kids up there too? Little girl. He wasn't scared that Jarvis would just, even if he said, man, that's what make me think Eric knows more. Eric knows a lot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They was all together the last day they seen Naziah. I think they said he was what? House arrest or something? Wait, some type of arrest. He had to get home before 9 o'clock. He was in jail. What was he in jail for? Because yeah, they remember he said he had to hurry up and get home before 9 o'clock. Because he was on parole or some shit like that. But my thing is this here. He said it out of his mouth. We not making this up. Eric said we didn't finish with the, what kind of car? A Jaguar. The Jaguar until 9 o'clock. And Naziah was with them. So, wasn't that the day she went missing? If I'm corrected. Y'all correct me if that's not the day. Wasn't that the day? Because if Miss Annette is freaking out because Naziah didn't come home from school, why didn't she, see, that's the part, you know, they playing in our face. You know, this is just making me mad because, you know, these people talking, you know, they all going down. I am so serious. Listen, man, I swear to God, I cannot understand why just Jarvis is being charged. Like, for real. I don't understand that. Because all of them played a part in this. Miss Annette, she lied the whole time. She lied. I don't care what nobody say. Granny lied. Scene teen lied. Okay? Scene teen lied. I'm a scene teen. I'm telling you, you a liar. Because you clearly said that this girl come home every day. And then she had the nerve to say she had to go, but she said that she had to go out or something like that there. So how the hell would you know she came in at that time when you was going out? See, they were saying things didn't make no sense. Because once you start lying, you got to keep up with the lies. That's why it's a shame. That's why I think all of them should be held responsible for Naziah. It's not fair. I'm not feeling sorry for neither one of them. I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not feeling sorry for none of them. Like, for real, on everything. I'm not feeling sorry for none of them but this little girl. And these other little kids that had to go through this monster that was presented to them in their way. They're trying to play like kids, but y'all putting the whole monster in the game. They can't play right because they down there getting touched on by Mr. Peter. Just the crazy part. This was a birthday party. You had the nerve. Do you know how much nerve that is to go to somebody's birthday party? Think about it. And you touched somebody's child, and the child came up there and told on you. You can't even control yourself at a damn birthday party at somebody else. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, this is different. Because if you literally, this little girl came upstairs and said you did da-da-da, and it hurt it, okay? This is the point I'm making right here. Like, this is crazy. Like, how you still here? How you still here? How? You think I ain't gonna believe my kid? There's no way in hell I'm not going to believe my kid. If he came up to me, why would my kid say that? Why? What 6-year-old know about that? They don't know about that. They don't know about that. That's what I'm saying, like how he's still here. How we still get where we at right now. For this to keep on happening and to keep on happening. How? He can't even be at a party without touching the child. And I bet you was like 50 women there. This is just sad. This is a sad story. Sad day. But God is watching. He's watching. And he's going to be the one to reveal Neziah. And have, we don't want revenge. You understand? We want justice. We want justice for Neziah and all the rest of the kids that he preyed on. That's what we want. Because, see, he's not copping out. He wants to go do a trial so the family can hear all, he's a smart dude. He think he's smart. He wants to go through the trial. He wants to go through the trial because he wants to embarrass them. He wants to put them on blast. He wants to embarrass them. He doesn't care about what he did because he's used to doing that. So you're not embarrassing him. He wants to unveil all of you mothers and grandmothers and cousins and aunts. He wants to make y'all look crazy. Make y'all look, irresponsible. This is what he wants. To make himself feel good. He knows all the mistakes y'all made. And he's going to put it out there. I just pray to God. I swear to God, I pray to God. I pray to God that they have all their ducks in order. And I pray that Neziah give us a sign, Even if she's deceased, that somebody will come upon her. She at least deserves that. She do. She deserved that. She been through hell. I don't give a damn about nothing she said in the text. I don't give a damn about none of that. Because all that was just manipulation. She didn't know better. She had no guidance. She didn't have no guidance. And I hated when her mom said, her grandma, sorry. I hated when Annette said, I don't have no dealings with my daughter. That's still your daughter, though. That's still, no matter what she is into or what she did, that is still your daughter. And this happened to her daughter. So, her mother's very quiet. But you can imagine, even if you wasn't in your child's life, you think she's not going through it. Hell yeah, she is. And she's not saying it. But she was like, I thought I put her in the best hands of my mom. So they can't really say nothing about her. No matter. At least she didn't leave her on the road or anything. She left with the best person she thought was her mother. she thought. But things was going on in the house anyway. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to go. And like I said, in the comments, if y'all can y'all find, it's on one of my things there where she said, she asked for the pill and the pregnancy test, and she was like, didn't you just do that last month? She said, I was in the hospital last month. No, she said in the hospital. And that's when he said, but that was last month. I want to know, what was she doing in the hospital? I really believe, and I wish they investigated, really believe that Jarvis took her as a father. I really do. I really believe that he took her to that hospital to get an AB. And he said he was her dad. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. Y'all hit that like button, y'all. I told y'all, like, hit that like button. Y'all gotta give me some, hit the like button, y'all. Please, the like button on here. You can hit the down button if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I say it a lot, y'all. I'm sorry. I was just, rambling on because I think about this little girl like she was mine. You know what I'm saying? Looks like all y'all that's picking up the case. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are basically mandated, you know what I'm saying? As an adult, you are basically mandated to, report on things like this. You know what I'm saying? You're like a teacher, you know what I'm saying? They are mandated. Like doctors, they are mandated to do certain things. As a parent, as a human being, as a grown person, you are mandated to rescue a child. You understand? From any harm, like for real. But anyway, y'all, love y'all stay blessed. Y'all just know that day is coming. I'm going to the hospital soon, y'all. Like, I'm scared, but anyway, y'all will be alright. So sleep good, y'all take care. And in the comments, y'all let me know, y'all, for real, y'all. Alright, y'all, peace.